This is red. This is the food that kind of gives you chorro, you know? Look how greasy that is. Oh my god. I don't know. I guess I'm weird. You know what I mean? Like, you just want something. I'm like, I don't want to eat healthy. You just have like that craving to like eat crap. You know? Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Woo! What's up, man? We got Jack in the Box and a great movie today in the violent nature. Oh, there's lots to talk about. But we gonna eat first. We gonna eat. I decided to get Jack in the Box. I just been craving it. I've been craving it like so bad, you know? Like, it's one of those guilty pleasures for me. Jack in the Box and Taco Bell. People that know. I got their 2 tacos. I got a chicken sandwich, burger, and some loaded taco fries. Yes, look at this. It's gonna be good, guys. All right, let's dig in before we talk about the movie. Let's dig in, all right? We got the cluckin' sandwich. It reminds me from the sandwich from Grand Theft Auto 4. You know, from the Cluckin' Bill. Remember that? Remember, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, every time you know, whenever you went to like that restaurant, if you went inside.
Welcome to Burger Shop, motherfucker.
He would say something. I don't know what he would say, but I was funny. I remember dying every time I did it.
Welcome to Burger Shop, motherfucker.
We got some Pellegrino right here. From Aranciata. In a Violent Nature, directed and written by Chris Nash. When a locket is removed from a collapsed fire tower in the woods that entombs the rotting corpse of Johnny, a vengeful spirit, spurred on by a horrific 60-year-old crime, his body is resurrected and becomes hell-bent on retrieving it. Ooh, in a Violent Nature, guys, oh my god. Everything you heard about this movie is absolutely true. It is very 50, I can tell this movie's already 50-50 with people. Either you hate it, or you love it. I loved In a Violent Nature. Holy crap. Hold up. This is red. This is the food that kind of gives you chorro, you know? Oh, they didn't give me no taco sauce. But you know what? I'm gonna get sriracha. I'll be right back. Here, look. Sriracha. I use this a lot. I use it too much. Too much, probably. Wait, guys. I'll jump in the movie right now, but I gotta eat. Your boy is hungry. Oh my god. I thought the bread had mold. I was like, no. Can I sue? Can I sue and get money? No, but it was like a piece of like a pickle. Guys, I was like, oh my god. They just gave me a moldy burger. I was about to flip. I was about to call corporate on them. I think if I sued, I couldn't win. There's no way I would win. I would never win that battle. It's Jack in the Box, bro. They got all the money and power. Hold up. There have been a lot of talks about this movie, and that's what got me interested. I've been seeing it on social media. Everyone's been talking about it, and so I was like, you know what? Let me go give it a watch. And so I went, and there wasn't like that many people. It's like that kind of it's that kind of small, you know, like it's like indie. It's an indie horror. And so when I went in, there was probably only like 6 people, you know, like 5 at most. And it was like only like 5 people. And whenever that's happened, I've been to movies where it's like not a lot of crowds for like a small movie. And I'm like, okay, I wonder how they're gonna engage, you know, I'm really curious, you know. And so I would say that like most people stayed, but there was one person, they sat next to me and they straight up walked out in the middle of it. And that's when I think it was getting good. I think it was like, oh my god, it's getting there, you know. But he left, he grabbed his water, his keys, and he just left, he dipped. And I was like, damn, you're kind of missing out on an experience. I don't know, I believe even if you don't like the movie, I feel like you should stay and at least watch the entire thing. Especially if you're at the theater. Come on, like you paid money, I feel like you should kind of stay, you know? I gotta get the little tacos. No. I mean the regular taco. See? That looks kind of gross, but I love these. Childhood right here. And I've seen, you know, those videos are how they make the food like a fast food. It does look kind of gross, but I love it. I would still eat it. I don't care. I'll still eat it. Look how greasy that is. Oh my god. But you love it. You love it for that. Guys, what was really interesting about this film is that, you know, it's the stereotype, it's the cliche of a slasher movie. This guy goes to the cabin and slaughters all these teenagers. But in this one, it's the same thing, but you're in his perspective. You're in the perspective of the killer. So literally, almost like the whole movie, you just literally follow him. The camera tracks him. I gotta say, cinematography, I loved how minimal it was. It reminded me a lot of that like transcendental like style of filmmaking, which is like very minimal. No sound, and it's like empowered by like the ambience, natural ambience of the environment. Static and stoic shots. That's my kind of, I love those kinds of movies. Like, I guess you could call them like the real artsy movies, but I think in this one, with that in mind, it was really interesting. Like, and that's what made it more, I think, more disturbing. That you're literally following this killer. And I'm gonna say the kills are absolutely insane in this movie. The kills, I usually don't care about gory, like, I don't really like get like icky about that, but I gotta admit on this one, I was like, oh my god, I had to like close my eyes for like a second on one of them. This is crazy. The way he slaughters all of them, it is diabolical, lethal. Well, it is a slow movie, guys. It's very much a slow burner. If you're not into those kinds of movies, I feel like you might not like this one, but I would still please watch. Like I definitely would recommend. It's a different take on the slasher genre, you know. Like, the cinematography was crazy good. I love when shots kind of just stick with one person, like it follows them, and then also when it's just like static, it doesn't need to move, and it doesn't move hardly, you know. Only when it needs to. And when it does, and it's like it's motivated by the killer. And the director, I watched the Q&A, and like he said that he was very much inspired by like Gus Van Sant's like Death trilogy, which is like Elephant, Jerry, and then Last Days. Yeah, and like that's interesting. That actually makes sense. Like I could definitely see that. Honestly, this is a crime. I'm not eating like any sauce with the fries. Like not even ketchup. I'm gonna put sriracha. I'm gonna put it on the fries, okay? I'm that type of guy, yeah. I don't mind ketchup on the side, but I'm more of a over the fries type of guy, you know? The performances were great. The guy who plays the killer, he killed. No pun intended. No, he has no lines in the movie at all. But what's very important, I think, is that physicality in the character, and that very much got across to me. I was like scared. I was like, oh crap! If I came in, like if I was in front of him, I would already accept my death. My death. I would already accept my fate. You know, like the way he was killing these kids, like, oh my god, they weren't actual kids. I would say that's my only gripe about this film. The teenagers didn't look like teenagers at all. They were like Euphoria, you know, like they're so like they look older, and I was like, nah, I don't buy that. Like it wasn't bad, it wasn't distracting kind of thing, you know. But that's just one thing I noticed. I was like, ugh, they do not look like teenagers at all. I mean, at least to me, they didn't. But other than that, all those performances, like, really good. You would think like this movie's kind of serious, but it isn't. It's actually like really funny. Like it has really comedic moments, but they weren't bad. It wasn't that type of like. It wasn't like unintentional. It was like they were able to balance like, okay, the terrifying, the horror aspect of it, and also, you know, we can make it funny, you know, and that was interesting, you know. I really enjoyed that, and that's hard to pull off, you know. I also got like dessert. I got a chocolate overload cake. These are so good. I would pop them in the microwave and oh my god. There was no music in this film either. It was just pure sound design, which is like just like the ambience of the woods and like him walking, and it was just also, that's what made it that much more, a little more like scary, you know. I was like, oh, this is I would be pissing my pants right now, you know, if I saw cousin Jason Voorhees, you know. I would say, I don't know why, this might be the dumbest take of all time, but I feel like he would demolish Jason. Honestly, I don't know. Something about him in this movie was like, damn, he kind of came up more terrifying than Jason, you know? Oh my god. Like, this is so good. Like, when you get to that when you get to that part of the, like the taco, where it's just like meat, like just pure meat. It's like a little thick. It's a little thick, you know. Guys, honestly, I want to know what kind of meat this is. Like the exact meat they buy for their recipe. I check in the box. So I'm gonna have that here. I'm serious, guys. I'm dead serious about this. But I knew I was gonna like it, but I didn't expect to love it. I loved it. Like probably top 5 of this year so far. Like on my last video, like challengers is like up there too, like top 5. Again, I don't know the ranking, but maybe I'll do that at the end of the year. Do like a ranking. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let me know if that's something that you want to see, guys. Like at the end of the year, just review like top 5 films of like this year. Well, like something big, you know. Well, it's something like fancy, maybe, you know. Some escargot, you know. That'd be like all my rant, you know. Like if I bought food for like a real special video and it's just like escargot, like usually my rant out the window, you know. Oh my god, looks kind of nasty. I'm a nasty girl, but we still gonna eat it.
So good. So good and tasty.
Man, this is gas right here. And I gotta say, this movie was kind of inspiring too. The fact that it's an indie horror, has unknown names like all over, like that movie, like actors, the director, writer, like unknown. And I feel like this was a kind of a good debut for them. You know, like I don't know if this was like their first project, but like I feel like some of those actors can emerge. You know, can really go on the rise. You know. Especially that one actress, like she's like the main character. Andrea, I'm gonna butcher this name by the way. Andrea Pavlovic. I don't know. Sorry, I don't want to mispronounce her name, but she was great, amazing. She's definitely gonna. I feel like she's gonna have a huge breakthrough for sure. Like this is I think a good project to like make her stamp, you know. But as well as everyone though, including the director and the writer Chris Nash. Like whoa, what kind of this movie was a different take on that kind of story, on that trope, you know. I have no idea how long I've been thinking about Jack in the Box for some time now. I was like, we're not doing it in this video. Why not? I was like, why not do it in this video? Oh my god, mushy goodness right here. Look. I just have like the utter craving for like something nasty, you know.
I can't.
I don't know. I guess I'm weird. You know what I mean? Like you just want something. I'm like, I don't want to eat healthy. You just have like that craving to like eat crap. You know? Look at that. That is not. I'm not being a healthy king right now. Like, what am I doing? I gotta say, the best thing from Jack in the Box from y'all is the tacos. Oh my god. I used to get them all the time as a kid. Ah, these San Pellegrinos are the best. I always feel fancy, you know? Makes me feel like I just went to Sprouts, you know, and just bought this, you know? You know, okay. Let me use the curly fries. Ooh, the curly fries too. The tacos and the curly fries are the death of me on this place. Oh no, Jesus! You're just like locked in on food and you're like, ugh. People don't talk about that enough. They talk about lock in, like lock into your grind, like how about lock into eating? Like lock in on that, you know? Absolute heaven, guys. I wish the tacos were like spicier, you know? Like they're just red to be red, you know? They're not spicy at all. But I wish it was like Like Carolina Reaper. Whoa. I guarantee this is gonna be the best one. This taco. Last one right here. Last one. What? I gotta say, guys, I'm full. I don't know if you guys have a problem with me not like finishing my food. I mean, if I don't feel like it, I'm gonna, if I don't feel like I won't, but like I'm just curious about like if that really matters to y'all, if I like finish all the food. I just got full, like, and I just, ever ate and like you're just forcing yourself through? Don't do that, guys, don't do that. Alright, but that concludes the video. In a violent nature, you guys should watch it, please. Especially for it being an independent film, please support it more than ever. Catch it at your nearest theater. And if not, I think they're gonna release like on Shudder. So check it out there. I definitely want to see it again, like very soon. But alright, guys. Like always, catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.